Hey everyone, welcome to Kip TV. I am Kip, and today I've got a silver match for you on Badwater. It is IFA versus Strike Force 9. Let's meet the team, shall we? Over on blue, we have IFA, that is Independent Fighters Alliance. We have Naki as Medic, Obamacare should be Medic, but he's Soldier. Beanie is going to be Heavy, Count is Engineer. Little Buddy Fufu is Dumbo Man, Sexy China is Spy, Butch is Pyro, Ricky Bobby is on Scout, and Sharted is on Sniper. Over on Strike Force 9, we have Random as Engineer, Haiku is Medic, PG Beat is Sniper, Ron Jack is Heavy, Trixie Great and Powerful, I'm gonna guess, is Scout, Aim and Fire is gonna be Soldier, Denial is Pyro, Sad Hoshi is Scout, and Ubiquitous is Demo Man. Let's get to this action. We're gonna watch a random on his rollout here. Also want to see what he's wearing, and his hair is going through his hat. Good lord, get that checked out. I don't know what's even going on there, but he's got the bell bottom, so I'm a fan. Anyway, so we'll see. He's getting those whips, probably just going to do a regular build right here. Badwater does not lend itself to be too terribly creative here on this first point, because this is the point, this is where your sentry gun goes that's going to be most effective. Got a lot of suicides right there, so he's got to be grateful for that. Sorry for a grateful thing, I'm in the Thanksgiving frame of mind. So he's thankful for his teammates who would give their lives so willingly. But yeah, so I've seen some builds right here. Engineers experimenting with lately, but it's proven that this is the most effective point. If you're in a pub, sometimes this can be the most fun point, and you can wrangle it and just like dominate because you're, the best player because you're in a pub. But that is not the situation, obviously. We have a pause, so that's getting off on the right foot. We'll be right back. And we're back, and I try not to be political, but Obamacare got disconnected. That's funny. Sorry. Anyway, looks like we are ready to go out, and just kind of a little bit of a HUD problem for just a few seconds. The pause wasn't too long. Just a lot of spam coming out, nothing of certain. Count going down now. That's NG down for not a huge deal, but it was just a nice snipe, so I was impressed by that. We do have a spy in behind the lines right here. It looks like blue spy, yes, in. Not able to do anything right there, just kind of prancing about. Oh man, I really want my HUD, but no go for now. Let's get in on, actually it looks like Aim and Fire, no, did not see the spy behind them right there. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Let's see what Sharted does right here. He's got a pretty nice sight for this sentry gun, and with the help of his Soldier Obamacare, they do take out that sentry pretty easily right there. So sentry gun down, that's going to mark the point for pushing here from IFA. Sentry gun overlay at level 1 right now. There was a scout behind who did force that Uber, but where is the Pyro? He's finally getting up here, and it's going to be a little bit too late as, well, actually, getting there just in time and getting some of that Uber as well. IFA combo falling down from the cliffs, and a nice denial right there. You see what I did? Denial is the Pyro. So a nice denial by Denial. Anyway, I like people whose names have to do with what they do. But Obamacare is... I promise I won't be political. Obamacare just sending lots of spam towards that sentry gun, so Random's having a bunch of trouble keeping it up. He's gonna have to fall back. It looks like red combo's falling back as well. They run into the blue scout. I don't know what Ricky Bobby was doing back there, but Ricky Bobby's such a good scout. Able to put some pressure on right there. Took a lot of, oh my goodness. Oh wow. Looks like Little Bunny was so close right there to getting another sticky on Haiku, who was down to about like 40 health because of Ricky Bobby, but managed to get away alive, so preserving that 100% Uber. Red gonna fall back to the roof, and so looking like they will be able to get a hold together. They did get enough time, and there's still a little spam coming in here that blue hasn't capped it, but finally IFA will get to that point in 2 minutes and 8 seconds. So not terrible, but they got to keep that momentum up. However, they are at an Uber disadvantage, about 70% below or behind Red. And let's see how Red is holding up here on the roof. They have a level 2 sentry gun and a dispenser. It's not looking too bad right now, so should be able to keep a hold here for a while. They just need their Pyro with them, and Denial is on the case. So some good positioning right here from Strike Force 9. Now at the time of this match, IFA was 5-2 and Strike Force 9 was 4-3. So not exactly the same records, but nicely matched up pair. I know a bunch of players from both sides, obviously. Not a bunch. I know some players from both sides, but I've casted a bunch of them. And they're all very, very good players. So we do have this 100% Uber ready to go. Naki is moving up Oh, Ricky Bobby got taken down the headset, and so did Butch, so there's no pyro right there. I mean, Butch got taken down to a sticky trap, Ubiquitous, with some nice stickies right there. He gets some of the Uber. Oh, doesn't get that flash, so UB goes down right there. Blue Medic is just caught out in the open. Somehow he gets away alive, but Heavy does not. And look at Neki. He is 71 health. He's going to have to hook up with the Spy and somehow saves a life right there. I don't even know. Stays alive right there. Not even sure how that happened. Regardless, though, it did. And Ubers will be about Neki. I think that's what he said. Neki wasn't healing for a while right there because he was trying to save his life. So he's going to be about 20% behind. But not a huge deal on offense because don't anticipate that Strike Force Knight is going to push in to IFA right now. So we're just going to have to wait for that Uber to get up and try a second attempt. Definitely a huge part of this attack on roof is going to be keeping that pyro alive. Air blasting obviously going to be a huge part for both sides of this match. We're going to see a little soldier on soldier action. Oh, Aim and Fire did get the health, but doesn't matter when you take a rocket to the face. So Obamacare treating him a little right there. So very much a Butch cam, because remember, he went down, and I think that was a very significant part of the failure of the push for IFA, not able to air blast UB away. UB did go down, though, so we'll see how it goes. We do have that Uber popped. Not a whole lot of presence here as a good hiding, but hiding by a red team. And there goes the air blasting. That's what we want to see. And the red combo is off the roof, claiming the combo for IFA and Strike Force 9. Even though they had a really nice pop right there, we're not able to contend with Butch the Pyro. Butch the Pyro. These Pyros have been doing some nice work. And it's always really, really frustrating to go up against that. But Haiku stayed alive. Did fall from the roof, but was still with that Uber. Looks like they will try to contest this point. Probably a good idea. I don't know about a sentry gun right there. That's especially considering Obamacare has been running that direct hit. That sentry gun is pretty vulnerable right there, but we'll see if Obamacare can get in any good position. It looks like he's just running a regular rocket launcher right now. We do have Uber ready for Neki. Haiku, I'm not sure why he's behind. He must not have been healing there for a while, but we should probably be seeing this Uber going off soon. Little Bunny Fufu reloading, trying to get that pyro pick, which would be huge. Denial down to 21 health, but he survives and he gets out of there. If they could get Denial, that'd be so big. Then that'd just be a nice little waltz to the sentry gun to take it out. But Denial did get some health. He probably will survive, but will he be in any position to air blast this combo back? Here comes that Uber. It is being wrangled. Flashing around and down goes Little Bunny Fufu. The sap though came down on the sentry gun. Random was down, and look, we have a little bit of Obamacare in behind on the action. Nobody knows he's there, and taking it down at 2 right there, getting Haiku and then PG beat. Haiku obviously the bigger pick right there. Haiku was so upset that he disconnected the game, but I'm sure he was just having connection problems. But we are still 9v9, so he's back in the game. But that's going to be huge, not having that medic for a few seconds. Could be all the difference here. We're going to go stay on the Obamacare camp because he's on a roll. Not anymore. Just kidding. He got some mail that he could not handle. And Denial. All right, I'm going to be done making Denial jokes right there. But I'm doing a good job taking him out of the picture. He probably could have done a lot of damage in behind the ranks. Now we do have Neki at about 75% Uber, so we're going to be seeing some action here soon. Whose cam do we want to get on is the question. Look how where Blue's position is. Aim and Fire trying to go in for a bomb in, but some really nice protection from Beanie. He's just spun up and over here just watching the skies. Combo, or the Uber does get popped, not on the combo, but on the Pyro. Little flash between Pyro and Demoman, and love it. Crits goes off for red, and Little Bunny Fufu gets the brunt of that. No, what are you doing? Oh, Neki jumps right into those laser beams, and nice, very nice crits right there. They're backed into the stairs, and you're thinking there's no way they'll be able to get out of there, and the crits comes out. Even with an Uber pop, you're not sure they would have had that same success. So a nice decision to switch guns right there. Haiku stayed alive, so that crits is going to be up soon again. So this is going to be fun. I do like the decision to go crits right there. They did it because Haiku did go down and was behind an Uber charge. So let's get on the Demoman cam, because Demoman at this point with crits is going to be so much fun. Ubiquitous is just like salivating right now. He cannot wait to get this crits and go around the corner and just ultimately destroy everything. Oh, but he's got to protect his medic first. Obamacare trying to get in there. Did a good bit of surprise, but didn't do any damage right there. We do have the crits going off right there. Oh my goodness. Sticky just not going far enough. Oh, Yubi trying to charge these up. Finally, he does get the dispenser. He does get Beanie, so there you go. That's a big one. But those weren't those ubercharged. Those weren't that crit stickies. Haikyuu did go down, and that was a huge part of that. So Red, look how hurt they are right now. Heals are down, so they're not going to be able to survive or to put up a really stiff defense here, as Nagi has his 100% Uber coming up. We can stick on the denial cam, see how he works to I gotta deny this Uber. So looks like a lot of spam coming in right here. Denial just sticking right next to the sentry gun. Targets out that medic, tries to bounce him around a bit, but some good action from Beanie. Protects his medic. We do have, Nagi trying to go for the Ubersaw again. Not able to do so. However, Ronjak did go down to Ricky Bobby. There's not a whole lot of life for either side. Ricky Bobby is probably the one who's going to do this. He's got some time on the card. He needs a little bit more. He was only down to 16 health. No, he gets taken down to Trixie, the great and powerful. And Red will get these respawns in time to set up, as Blue's just no presence anywhere here on last. So a nice attempt from Ricky Bobby, and I think he had his sniper with him, but not able to pull the... I don't know what it's going to pull the... Not able to seal the deal. There we go. Put the stamp on the envelope and send it, if you will. But this time is 6 minutes and 30 seconds for 3 points. It's not terrible. They've already had several failed attempts, so IFA is looking at a time over 8 minutes right now, which is getting into the long territory. This is not what you absolutely want. They need to make this next push successful. I was just seeing that there's a nice 2K right there from Trixie, who's protecting their the flanks right there, putting some good pressure on I believe the sniper and other scout. So doing good work there. We're just gonna watch a little sniper action from PG Beat. Of course, this is one of those lovely corners that snipers just love because they have such long sight lines. So you can see little bunny Fufu jumped right into that sniper's range, and PG Beat again salivating. His mouth is watering. He can't wait. Speaking of mouth's watering, we have this crits ready to go again, yet to be popped on Yubi, who's just trying to bait them out, because remember, IFA did such a good job retreating last time that nobody went down to those crit stickies, but obviously Yubi and team wants to make it different this time. They need to operate fast though, because that Uber is up for Nagi. I wonder what they're exactly waiting for right here. There we go, buff banner. Crits comes out. Yubi does get butch, but the pop on Uber on the offense, oh my goodness. Red needs to get out of there, but they lose so many players right there, including their heavy Ronjak. Denial goes down as well, so no pyro. And look at this positioning by Obamacare. He came in from behind to try to pressure the medic, but no. He takes a sticky and goes down right there. We had a nice little teleportation from Random, who's doing just great work here on last to keep his sentry gun up. Look at that. I love that build. He's going to have a lot of trouble now, though. Oh, denies the spy. Random does go down, but doesn't matter. That was amazing. We have a ton of blue players on the clock right now. They don't have the heals as Nagi is down. The sentry gun is still up. They oh my goodness, in such a position to finally pull this out, but they might not be able to. It's a quick fix. So I didn't notice that but that's what they were waiting for, the quick fix with the what you call it. Anyway, here comes the quick fix pop again, going after that port defensive teleporter, and now they've got to play that careful game of how far do we push up without overextending. They may need to start falling back right now. Looks like that's what the combo wants to do. Haikyuu's just going to give a little bit over heals to the sniper as he just tries to embarrass IFA right now, who's just having a ton of trouble just getting past their spawn, past this, I don't know what you call it, the ramp, but yeah, it's, oh my goodness, it's not looking great for IFA right now. Only 3 minutes and 45 seconds. Definitely doable, but right now, Strike Force 9 is just doing everything right in their defense. They have this 100% crits ready to, I mean not crits, quick fix ready to go again, so we'll see if they decide to pop it. They did lose PG Beat and Hoshi right there, so those assassin classes out of the picture. Without that sniper protection, they may be falling backward here, and it looks like they are. Yeah, they are going to decide to do that. At least play a little bit more cautiously and wait to pop that quick fix. Oh, a nice force right there from Ubi. Here comes the blue Uber, but it's not in position to do anything. Obamacare is going to try to get in here, but he goes down immediately to that sentry gun. And so a nice force right there. We do have that quick fix was popped, fading off, so not doing anything except pretty much keeping players alive. Ubi, though, goes down to a backstep, so a nice pick right there from Sexy China Bear. But will it be enough? Only 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. Not having that double man is going to be significant, but they just lost Beanie's. Trixie got in there. All right, we're going to have to watch the Trixie cam because this is what I was saying he was doing. He's been protecting the flanks and just bothering them on the sides. But how did he manage to take down the heavy from what it looked like all by himself? So we're gonna see what Trixie is doing. He's got those. Oh no, I thought for a second he had the Pyrovision goggles on. I was like, that's pretty impressive to play with the Pyrovision goggles. Oh, what looks like Ricky Bobby took him out right there. So some nice scout on scout action. We do have the quick fix pop. Chardon trying to get a hit on a Beanie, or on a heavy that is on Jack, and does take down Ubiquitous right there. But he will have to get out of the picture, so that quick fix forcing the Uber pop though, and again Blue is in a horrible position to do anything. And just such good sentry work by Random, just completely zaps that sentry out of existence. The Rescue Ranger on Badwater is so OP. I feel bad playing it sometimes, but I'm pretty sure Random has no qualms against it right now. He's loving it. His sentry gun has been up most of the time, just been going back and forth between these two spots. Definitely his team appreciates that, as this is definitely one reason why IFA is having so much trouble pushing. Another reason is these really good charges, whether they be quick fix or crits from Haiku. Speaking of which, we have another quick fix going down. Some nice flashing, keeping everybody alive and everybody charged. That buff banner coming in too, and down goes Ricky Bobby, little buddy Fufu, Sexy China Bear, the teleporter. Oh, Shardy going down as well. That is probably, well, there's 1 minute left. There is definitely time. We gotta see what metagun Naki is on. Still on the Uber charge. They're gonna have to they're probably gonna be forced to pop this out of position, and there's the pop. That's exactly what they didn't want. There's no way they're gonna be able to get the sentry now. Haiku has this 100% quick fix ready to go, ready to protect his players, as they're just trying to hold up so far. And even if you do get past this quick fix charge and this heavy demo combination, it's not gonna matter because you have that sentry gun. And Random has proven himself to be very capable of keeping that sentry alive. So not looking great right here for IFA. Of course, this is just the first half of the first round. Nothing is over, but with 11 seconds left, it doesn't look like they will be able to capture all points here on Badwater. So we will go to the second half of this first round. And, oh, well, okay, we're in overtime, But pretty much no way Blue's going to be able to get in here, and there we go. All right, so Strike Force 9 with a nice defense on last. 6 minutes and 30 for 3 points is not terrible from IFA, but then that hold on last, just absolutely ridiculous. So we'll see what IFA can do in return. They want to possibly give a nice little stiff hold in return. I don't know what that word was I was going for right there, but they of course want to hold on as long as possible. We'll see what engineer, that is Count for IFA, is going to do. Looks like pretty identical build to Random, and like I said, you're not going to see too much different stuff here on Badwater. This is the way people do it for a reason, because it's the best. And Sharded is talking about how he almost sharded, I believed, when Ubi came around the corner and with his melee. Oh, he apparently missed. Anyway, I need to stop reading the chat and let's get on the UB cam. See if he's going to try it for some big bombs or anything like that. Looks like no big jumps, and I'm a little disappointed. I feel like I haven't seen a lot of the sticky jumper in the opening beginnings of Badwater lately, and Yubi is just not doing anything interesting right now. He and his pyro, I guess they're waiting for the cart. So interesting. They're gonna have some sort of crazy tactic going on here, some strategy, and I'm excited to see what it is. So far, that Central Gun is pretty well taken care of. Oh man. Poor Demo Man jumped down, but he did not know the entire blue team was waiting for him underneath. Here comes that Uber. Oh my goodness, Red hasn't popped yet because there's no one for Nikki to pop on. Finally, he does pop just to survive. Needs to GTFO. Tried to save Ricky Bobby, but he is all alone. Oh my goodness, what a chaos. But meanwhile, Haiku went down as well, but doesn't really matter because there's absolute devastation for Red here on first, and that is a very, very fast time. Yubi is going to push forward and do a little spawn camping, but it's not really spawn camping, it's just playing aggressively and playing the way you need to play. So Yubi, though, he's gonna get a little punishment from Beanie from behind. I think there's a teleporter. Beanie was glowing, so there may still be a teleporter behind the lines, unless Strike Force 9 already took it out. But there's a second point, and man, that is some fast times. It's less than a minute and a half for those first 2 points. It's gotta be some heck of a hold here for IFA on third. They have to hold it for more than 5 minutes. Remember, if Strike Force 9 gets this in less than 4 minutes and 50 seconds, they will win. Of course, if they don't cap it, if they cap it in over 5 minutes, they will still have the chance to get the last point. If that made sense to you, then good. I always have trouble explaining Highlander payload rules, even though it makes sense in my head. It never makes sense in the words that come out of my mouth. Anyway, lots of revenge coming out here from IFA, so they're putting themselves in a nice little position here where it looks like they'll be holding down, camping out, and hopefully for 4 minutes and 16 more seconds. Interesting. Oh my goodness, what a pick right there from Sexy China Bear, putting some sexy stab in action to give his team 100% Uber advantage. We'll see if they decide to push in with this Uber advantage. Looks like they did pop going through house just to clear that out. Not a bad idea, but definitely don't want to overextend, and they're falling back. So nice work right there from IFA. Huge pick from Sexy China Bear, and that'll buy about a minute on the clock for IFA. So a little breathing room. There's lots of congratulations that will be had after this round if IFA holds on. But nothing over yet. Let's check out what Count's got going on. A fairly typical build here on third. This is what all the cool engineers do these days. The build in the house. It's a very, very protected location. It's hard to get up to get pills and stickies up there, especially if you have a pyro, but pyro's not even that necessary right here because a demo man has to be in perfect position, and if you wrangle your sentry, then the demo man, there's no way the demo is going to get more than 1 or 2 stickies in position. So that didn't make sense. Ubiquitous says, isn't that a clever spot? I want to know what's so clever. Oh, probably a sticky trap right there. That did take down Obamacare. So let's get in on someone's cam, as here we do have this. So let's see about this sentry gun positioning. That sentry gun is still up, but we'll see if Yubi can get it. No, he's being chased by the spy. Obamacare trying to come in here. No, I'm sorry, it's Aim and Fire trying to come in here and spam down the sentry gun, but the sentry gun was moved to be just out of position. Count did go down, so it's really interesting right there. It's not going to do too much in protecting the cart, but it is going to stay alive. Oh, and it does actually take down Trixie. So Trixie probably didn't know it was still there, and Trixie was so close to taking down Nikki, so that's a nice sentry gun move right there, so not too shabby. And so IFA holding on for another minute or so. So not too shabby. They could hold this point, but of course then they have to hold last for, that's probably going to be over 10 minutes or so. We'll see. We will see what the map timer has to say about all this action. But definitely a better hold than I thought, considering the first 2 points just melted like butter under the force of Strike Force 9. Anyway, Ricky Bobby patrolling those flanks as well. We'll see what he can do. He did get a nice pick right there on Ubi. Uber percentage about 70%, so not going to be a huge deal not to have that demo man, because right now Ubi and he's just throwing out some spam, waiting for that Uber to get up. Uber. Anyway, things that are hard to say. We do have 100% ready to go for both sides. Here comes the red Uber, and Haiku goes down to Little Bunny Fufu stickies. He didn't pop. Oh my goodness, that's huge. What a play right there. Oh my goodness. So Little Bunny Fufu gets that sticky in there. Haiku drops Uber again. And this is not looking great right here for Strike Force 9. Of course, they still have plenty of opportunities left. But if they want to get third in less time than IFA, they need to hustle their bustles, because there's only 40 seconds left. Nakey did go down. It didn't see how that happened. So no heals right now for Red. And oh no, IFA is just losing all their players. This may not happen for IFA. No, some huge clutch defense. Sexy China trying to get on the point, not able to do so. And Strike Force 9, just when you thought the IFA had this hold, turns out they did not. So SFN coming in. There are your scores for the first round. Look at Sexy China Bear with 46 points. They're switching teams, so we'll be right back with the second half. And we're back with the second round, second half, however you want to say it. We are back. Strike Force 9 is in the lead. IFA is not in the lead, however you want to say it. That's what's going on here. So we will see what happens here as IFA is defending for the first time, and Strike Force 9 has the opportunity to set the time. Trying to figure out if Little Bunny Fufu is going to suicide, but no, he's just taking a lot of damage for kicks. Same build here from Count, and so far so good, as in nothing's happening, because there's literally nothing that can happen at this point. I mean, I guess entire blue team could suicide in their spawn. That'd be interesting. But looks like we do have everything going up according to plan. Let's get in on
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
something interesting. Let's see what Aim and Fire does.
4, 3.
Oh, he is running the direct hit, so we'll see what kind of position he gets into to try to take down that sentry gun. A lot of just spam coming at him right now, and he felt he needed to go get additional health into his additional health. But trying to carve out a spot for himself. A sentry gun in that normal position is being wrangled, so it's going to be a little bit harder right there. Ricky Bobby does go down, as Aim and Fire does get assist on that, and now it's going to be Sniper and Soldier teaming up, trying to get down that sentry gun. This is how you do it without a spy and without an Uber. However, not going to happen as Sharda goes... I'm sorry, as not able to do anything right there. Meanwhile, though, Sharda did go down, so that's going to open a little bit of territory for Blue Sniper. But PG beat, yeah, still over here with a Soldier just trying to get down that sentry gun. Jack went down as well, so Blue losing a lot of these... the first wave, losing these big item players, like UB and Ron Jack. But now they're in position. Now they know what they want to do. They are going to push, and having that spy down is going to be significant load off their mind. However, Butch is in position, ready to air blast. But oh, the blue combo falls down. Where did Haiku go? I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but now they're not in position on the cliff, and we'll see if they'll be able to get this Uber in position to take down that sentry gun. Here it comes, possibly. There we go. We do have the pop. No real... it's being repaired from a distance. Count's just doing a great job with that Rescue Ranger. It looks like now we have some damage coming from down below. Ubiquitous does get Little Bunny Fufu and Count, and finally the sentry gun right there, but there's still this combo up. Oh my goodness, Red Heavy jumped down and didn't bring his medic with him. Oh man, if Nakey could have gone down, he would have... they would have possibly had a hold here, but he did go down to a nice shot from PG Beat, who goes down in turn. Is there enough people here on first for Red to hold? IFA, it looks like they kind of want to hold in here. No, now they're going to fall back. Well, somebody should give that message to Butch. Ooh, nope. Alright, Butch will find out in heaven, if you will. And there goes the first cap. So, a nice little push coming out there from Strike Force 9. A little messy, a little chaotic at times. Ow, that's definitely gotta hurt. Little Bunny Fufu taking out Ron Jack as he was trying to push towards the top. Looks like Strike Force wants to push this roof even though they don't have anything, and it worked. Ubiquitous, I should have been on his cam, but again, taking down Count and his stuff. So Ubi just having a nice round so far. Neki is down. Haiku has this great Uber advantage. Oh, but if he's got to stay alive, cannot do so. Nice pick right there from Obamacare to finish off the med, but there's only 3 up right now for IFA, so they will not be able to hold anything, really. It's going to be a very tough hold as we see what's coming ahead of Strike Force 9. Is there anything set up here on third? Just a bunch of players right now. It looks like Count's going to try to get something up here. I'm not sure about this positioning. We'll see. There's a lot of spam already coming down from Ubi, who probably can hear that building and be like, all right, well, got to get in there, got to pressure this this team. So we'll see. Yeah, I don't like this build, especially not the dispenser right there. It could easily be sniper picked from right here, unless you're like constantly healing with the rescue ranger, and you don't want to be constantly healing your dispenser. That takes time away from your sentry gun. I say put your dispenser around here. That's where his teleporter is, but we'll see. And see right now the sentry gun is still at only level 1. Now to level 2. He's lucky. His team is doing a good job holding off any blue assault, and I really think blue should be sending in Ubi with some stickies and possibly aim and fire, but they do have an Uber pop to have heavy on heavy battle, and Beanie is going to take the brunt of that. Obamacare goes down to a nice reflect. The sentry gun just melted away, and oh, we do have a spy and a car. 60 China Bear does get Ubi, but that is all he will get. Only 3 up right now for IFA. And here comes the charge. Oh man, Ron Jack turns the corner and takes a headshot. Ouch. Aim and fire, I think, also got picked. Took a sniper shot right there as well as he tried to turn the corner. So a good positioning from IFA's sniper, but will it be enough to hold on this assault? But Strike Force 9 just doing so everything right now. PGB tracks down Beanie, goes down to headshot. There's nothing up for IFA. Blue just needs to continue this assault. Haiku should stay back and get some heals, but really these heavier players should just be up here putting down pressure. I love what Random's doing. He's just spamming those mini sentry guns and keeping pressure on the cart. Absolutely what he needs to be doing right now. We do have Obamacare in from behind, takes down Haiku. Where was he coming from? That is going to be huge. Huge. Not even sure how that happened, but Haiku down, and that's going to be the huge story. Just taking a look at scores real quick, you can see again, Sexy China Bear is second on his team in points. So, you know what that means? That means, well, let's get some time on camera. Let's get some Let's get some of him on the camera. There we go. Words. Oh, denied that pick, but doesn't matter. Ubiquitous went down anyway. Beanie getting that Uber, gonna turn around the corner. Probably was called though, and everybody just scattering. Should have got the dispenser though. Should have got that dispenser. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. The pick that could have been. Back to Sexy China Bear is not able to do so with the Razorback. Get that sniper. Interesting that. Yeah, just interesting that the sniper's PG Beat is running that Razorback. Sometimes Highlander snipers find it more useful to be running the Jarati. A lot of interesting discussion though that can happen around that choice. This is not the time though, because now we have an Uber coming in from Strike Force 9. They know where that sentry gun is. They're sending tons of spam, but down goes Ubiquitous. Oh my goodness, everybody going down. Haiku going down. Sexual China Bear getting Ron Jack as well. So all these heavy classes, indeed everyone is down. Oh, but it doesn't matter. Trixie Green Powerful comes in, takes down Nikki from behind. Nikki drops Uber. Oh my goodness. Trixie is still alive somewhere. No, finally goes down. But what an interesting push. It looked good, but then losing Ubi in the front lines just really hurt Strike Force 9. They're not able to recover from that, and they just continue to bleed players. Again, we're going to get on the Sexy China Bear cam. I would also say the random cam. Well, we'll get a bit, well, yeah, let's see what Random's doing. He's running that, oh, never mind. Talk about engineer stuff later. But we do have Uber almost ready here for Haiku. Looks like Little Bunny Fufu is just trying to pressure and do some work right there. Even Fire takes his own rocket to the face. I wish I caught that. I love reflex. Except when they're in my face. But we do have Uber Popped Blue coming in, trying a similar assault. Not looking great right now, and they weren't watching their back. Sexy China Bear comes in, takes down Ron Jack, count targets down Ubiquitous, and that's just kind of a replay of last time. Not exactly the same kinds of deaths, but still those deaths that they didn't want. A little more staying alive, though, and we'll see if Aim and Fire can do anything. Now I know why he died to his own rocket, because Butch has a nice position to reflect right here. Sharded also in here, so it niches sniper position, but he's just moving around a lot, which is going to keep going to keep Strike Force definitely on their toes. So what was a very fast 4 minutes and 18 seconds for the 3 points has just kind of stalled to a halt. Strike Force 9 just can't keep this aggression up. They just again ran into the wall that is IFA on defense. So IFA, when they dig their heels in, they have proven that they can put up a really good defense. They proved it last round on third when they finally fell, but it was about a 5-6 minute hold on third. It was pretty good. And now we're holding for about 3-4 minutes here on last. So we'll see if oh, PG Beat almost got the medic snipe. Oh, he gets it. Naked goes down to a headshot. Huge picks from PG Beat. That's good by 100% Uber advantage for Haiku. If he can survive for the next 2 seconds, he will, it looks like. And Uber does go off. They need to get in on this sentry gun, and they will. Oh, gonna go for the heavy, eating a sandwich first. Need to go for the engineer second, but he's running that Wrangler. Oh, but count goes down to a rocket. Aim and Fire coming in from who knows where. I think he jumped down from map room. Haiku does go down, but it may not matter. Ubiquitous is down as well. He's just having a hard time staying alive in this last assault, but doesn't matter. All of IFA is gone, and that will finally be the win for Strike Force 9. And by win, of course, I mean the capture rounds, or at least they've set the time now. The first time we saw the cards make it to the end with a time of 9 minutes and 32 seconds. So it's getting on a little long side, but it's less than 10 minutes. So that's good news. But definitely in IFA's power to beat that time. Great push, gents, says Sharded. Sharded is just way too nice. Look at these teams. Great round. Great smiley face. Great. What's going on? These teams are way too friendly. Of course, I know, like I said, I know about five guys in here, and yeah, incredibly nice people. Really, really happy to cast this for them. But yeah, it's okay. Here we go. Now Random's talking some shit about tacos better than burritos. Although I have to agree with that. There's just too much love going on. It's getting awkward, guys. Get a room. Jeez. There's no way that burritos are better than tacos. All right. Let's... Trixie is in a fun position right here, so we'll get on his camera, see what he's going to do. Maybe doing a little scouting, if you will, for his team. But he has been spotted out, so he's just going to go ahead and get out of there. So that's not interesting at all. Instead, we'll get on the PG Beat cam. Try and take down the all too much friendly, way too friendly Sharded on the opposite side. And I don't know how he dodged that rocket to the face. But we do have the same hold that we've seen the last 3 times that we've come out beginning Badwater. A nice attempt by Sexy China Bear right there. Did get behind, and why are all their... What are you doing, Ricky Bobby? He's pulling some pub strats right here, going to take down the teleporters, which I call them pub strats, but they're just... That's just a good strategy. No teleporter is going to be huge for IFA. And Strike Force 9 not going to be able to repopulate those front lines as easily right now. Random is so pissed that a scout got behind, but it's good news for IFA, who have to come back and win this in less than 9 minutes and 20 seconds if they want to force us to a third round. Remember, Ricky Bobby is still alive back there. He could do some... He could be significant, but while we're watching him do nothing, here comes the Ubers. Oh, some nice air blasting Ronchok, though, going down, but doesn't matter as all of the sentry gun stuff is down as well. IFA lost Nakey and some crazy stabs going on from Sexy China Bear. Don't even know how he's in position to do this, but somehow Random stayed alive, and he's gonna build up the sentry gun. No, he's gonna leave it. Okay, probably the better idea right there. Although I would have repaired it on my way out with that Rescue Ranger. But, so really, really interesting. Oh, PGP takes down Nakey right there. Oh my goodness, just lots of chaos going here. Very, very messy push. It was just gonna be this heavy on the cart pushing, being like, you guys come to me, I don't want to die. And finally, the first board is capped. Oh my goodness, there's just so much going on. Just all snipers too, it seems like. Okay, let's get on the sniper cam. Alright, Sharded. How nice are you really? Because if he's really a nice guy, he wouldn't headshot anybody. But I don't think he's that nice. Random doing a good job wrangling that sentry gun. It is oh, goes down. Some nice pills in from Little Bunny Fufu. Kind of clears off this roof right here, opening the door for other classes to come in. Only 2 up right now. UB is just a respawn. PGB is the only one left alive. Does get Sexy China Bear, but he wants the big guns. He wants that heavy who is just sending a lot of spam towards his face and probably will not survive this next rocket. Oh my goodness, he takes down Obamacare. Don't even know how he stayed alive, but with 3 health, he gets Obamacare. Goes down immediately after that, but whatever, got Obamacare. Haiku pushing up way too far forward, out of position right here, and goes down. Blue pops her Uber, not in the greatest position, but doesn't matter. They're gonna be able to take a lot of space right here. The cart needs to be pushed. Don't forget that part, guys. I know you have fun, you know, just collapsing in on last, and oh, PG beat with the headshot on Nakey. That's gonna buy his Mad an Uber advantage, whereas they were equal before because Nakey, oh my goodness, so bad. So that's one of those dangers in pushing so far forward ahead of the cart. Is just, you're out of position, obviously. But it was, if they could have held on to their good positioning and really camped the spawns a little more, it would have been a great strategy. However, IFA just wasn't able to get to the numbers in there. They weren't getting those respawns and repopulating those front lines fast enough. So their hold where they're in these front lines was a little bit tenuous, and they allowed PG Beat to get up there with that sniper rifle and send a little love in the version of a bullet towards Nakey's head. We do have an Uber popped right here. Ubiquitous gets it. So an interesting decision right here. We'll see if they can get Nakey, who took about 40 damage right there from the sticky from Yubi, but not going to be enough to take down the opposing medic. Still a good job clearing this space out, buying a lot of room now for Strike Force 9. Sorry, Strike Force 9 to retake this corner. They're not going to hold it for too long, but being able to take this area is going to be huge, as now Yubi could just have his way planting stickies. However, he goes down. I think that was a air pill, and Yubi says, nice pill, I assume, in chat. So good work right there. We're going to see what Denial does to stop this Uber. Does a good job air blasting, and the Uber just not able to do anything right there. You see IFA is a similar strategy that they had last time, where their heavy is up here and then they're going to be pushing with their Uber on the ramp, but not going to happen, as Nakey did go down. Beanie is spun up and just trying to kill anybody. He actually does get aim and fire right there, but really not in a position to do anything more right here, as they don't have heals. And oh my goodness, PGB getting another kill right there. Alright. Oh, it doesn't matter, Sharded! Turns out he's not such a nice guy. Turns out he does want to shoot you with his sniper rifle. What a two-faced liar. Pretends to be nice and then shoots you in the head. Alright, but we do have 100% Uber ready for red. Little Buddy Fufu, I'm not sure where he is sending stickies down, but he managed to get Yubi, which is going to be big, so no... Oh, is this Uber going to be popped? It is popped, and down goes Beanie, but Nakey gets out. 60 health left. What a retreat by the red med right here. Blue Med, really nice work. We'll see if he can manage to stay alive for just a little bit longer to get that Uber up, and he looks like he will. So let's get in on Little Buddy Fufu camp. Potentially he will get this Uber and wants to send a lot of hurt Strike Force 9's way. Getting that sentry gun is going to be a hard task, as we saw that Random is just so witty with his sentry gun's maneuvers. Right now, Little Buddy Fufu doesn't even know where it is, and doesn't matter because it wasn't where he thought it would be. It does get wait, where was Random holding? Doesn't even matter because this is the salt that Blue needed. IFA pouring in here, no chance for Sadoshi to come in and defend, but that is going to be the end of the second round, and that means we're going to go to a third round. Here are your scores. So Sexy China Bear, again, just doing crazy amounts of work. Random, again, up on the team and his points. I don't know how he's getting so many points as defensive engineer. You're not going to get those teleporter points, especially when, you know, Ricky Bobby kills your teleporter. I don't know, just very impressed by the fact that he's doing this. So these smaller classes going huge here. So we'll be back with the third round. And we're back with the third round, the deciding one. Dun dun dun, says Sharded. Indeed, Sharded. Which I can't believe it's Sharded so many times. I'm just assuming, though, he doesn't mean the profane definition of Sharded. Which I guess isn't profane, it's just potty mouth. Anyway, let's see what Random has up his sleeves. Looks like it's exactly the same thing. So, I don't know. This could potentially work. I was talking about how it's fun in pubs before, but you're opening yourself to skies and jumpers, and whereas here you're also opening yourself, but it's going to be a lot harder for those jumpers to come in. Also, if you're right here, somebody can just demo make just spam stickies and pills over and just tear you up. Another popular place is under here in the garage. Problem is, it just protects the plays like right here. You're not going to get jumpers, but at the same time you're sequestered in and you're up against the wall, and it's just very claustrophobic. And you know, once anyone turns that corner with an Uber, it's all gone. You're not going to have any chance to save anything. Whereas if somebody Ubers into you on cliff, you're going to have a big chance of saving your sentry gun. Finally, we have the jump! Oh, but down goes Little Buddy Fufu. Random somehow wrangled him, but finally, yes! I mean, I'm not happy with the outcome. I would like to see an Uber kill, but an Uber kill, caper kill on an Uber. Anyway, it worked. Love to see the spunk, the aggression, and we do have. And of course, you know, it doesn't matter that much because Fufu is already up. I don't know if I want to call him Little for short or Bunny for short, or I think Fufu is probably the right term. But we will have this Uber coming up shortly. Sad Hoshi is just waiting to tell his team what's going on here, and look, this positioning, he's just saying, all right, Uber is running the corner now, so Pyro comes out. Unfortunately, Blue had their own Pyro, so Butch goes flailing, or Red Pyro goes flailing. Natal Denial, though, stays alive, whereas Butch goes down. Exchange of classes here on the cart as Little Bunny Fufu goes down, and whole lot of nothing right there happening for IFA and Blue. We'll keep an eye on Denial, so he was big part of, he went down, was blasted away from the Blue Uber, and was unable to blast anymore, but when Butch went down, that meant that Blue wasn't able to blast anymore. So, nice work there from the Pyros. Super hurt, but staying alive. Meanwhile, Sentry Gun also staying alive. It's a good day to stay alive here on Strike Force 9, except for Haiku, who is dead, and I don't know how. And now Nike goes down because Trixie got him out. Let's get on the Trixie cam, who is obviously pushed. Oh, Trixie went down. So let's get on the Ricky Bobby cam. One scout as good as the other, right? Well, of course not, but love to see what kind of action they'll pull out here. It looks like that we're going to have to wait a little bit longer because both Ubers just now getting to 15% as they both just respawned. Blue is going to be super aggressive right here. It looks like Sexy China Bear getting the sap, and finally Sentry Gun goes down, so that should be the end of this hold. Oh my goodness, now Medic is in so much trouble for Red, but he's going to survive. But Haiku needs to get out of there. These bombs in, oh my goodness. A little bit of surfing, surfs up, and he's got 40 health left. Just get to the roof, dude. Just get to the roof, Haiku. I am so scared for him right now. He will survive, though, and he will get to the roof, but not from lack of effort on Blue's part to just bomb in and take him out. Still, they weren't able to get that money shot. We'll see, though. They need to keep up their aggression and get to this roof. I already hear a level 1 sentry gun, and that could be level 2 very easily. There is that Uber, is exactly what they needed, but down goes the heavy. Oh, Blue Medic's gonna follow him. I don't know, maybe he should have flashed into the pyre right there, but doesn't matter. Butch is gonna survive. Everybody on Blue surviving, though, but in comes the red Uber just in time, pushing them back, but still not getting kills. Finally, Beanie goes down, but it's to a headshot, and look how hurt Blue is, but they are still alive, and that's what's gonna matter. They can take this roof, or get the overheals, take the roof, and Red is gonna have those long respawn times, 13 seconds for him and Fire, and this is gonna be the end of the hold here on second. Only 3 up right now for Red, just now getting some respawns. Let's get on the Fufu cam. Fufu, what do you got for us today? Oh, he's taking a lot of damage from Yubi, and Obamacare is going to come and take all the credit for that kill, but Fufu doing some work right there, pushing forward with his team's times 3 on the cart. Everything looks like it's going right now for IFA. They just have to keep up that aggression and cannot afford to let this sentry gun get any bigger, or for this hold to get any more established. They're going to take in this Uber, which is an excellent idea. Down goes the heavy, down goes Sentry Gun, down goes Pyro. There's only 4 up right now for Strike Force 9. IFA is just coming out guns a-blazing, and it is awesome. So finally, this is what they wanted. Just having a lot of trouble getting that real momentum up in the first 2 rounds. They were able to take the second round, but it was a little lengthy time right there. But this, if they can make this, and there's no reason they should not make this last push, when you have spawn camping going on here, they will be able to get a really, really nice time. There's times 3 on the cart. Yes, spawn camping up here. Oh, Fufu does get Ron Jack, but there we go. It's a little bit less organized right now as Red gets these respawns and breaks through the lines of IFA. There's a mini sentry doing lots of work, but finally finally it goes down right there. We'll see. Oh man, that was so close for IFA, and that would have been really what they needed to set the tone for this round and take this match potentially. But those respawns came just in time, so we'll see if Strike Force 9 can regroup. Oh my goodness, little buddy Fufu sending some spam towards the cart. You saw it in the frame, but Haiku goes down to a pill from Fufu. So a nice play right there. Not even sure where little buddy Fufu is. I think he was just up here just spamming and got the lucky medic kill. So that's going to be huge. Nakey has to stay alive though. I don't like him pushing up this forward, but they want a fast time. And look at that. Butch just goes guns ablazing in, taking down the sentry gun. So potentially could just push forward here. No Uber needed, but they're about 70%. Red Med somehow staying alive with about 60 health, and this is probably going to be the end of that. Goes down to a headshot from Shard. Don't even know how that happened, but Sharded with a great pick from the map room. Uber comes off anyway, just for good measure, and that is going to be a nice time of 5 minutes and 54 seconds. So IFA just pulling out all stops, showing that that they want this. Continuing the momentum from the second round too, no doubt. So nice work. Here are the scores from that. Let's see, where's Sexy China Bear? He's only got 11 points. What? So, that's interesting. I don't know what that really means. I guess maybe he was just pushing the cart more. Maybe he was, I don't know. But you can tell the difference in scores very much so that IFA just completely dominated that round. But all is not lost for Strike Force 9. Definitely still beatable. IFA is definitely still beatable. Sorry, I was looking at PG Beat, and he's in 3rd right now, so that's looking pretty good, but Sharded has more points than him. Oh, my goodness. Let's get it on the demo main cam. Yubi, are you going to send a little caber someone's way? No, but you got such a good hat for it.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Speaking of Demoman hats, if anybody wants to buy an unusual... Oh, okay, fine. I didn't have enough time for my commercial. Talk to me, though. I have an unusual Demoman hat that I don't want. Alright, that's over. Yubi is not going to jump in. Sad, but that's okay. We're gonna, oh, he is! Comes in, sending stickies, no caber out, he does get taken down. He got count though! And Aim and Fire is gonna follow up with that direct hit. What a play, some nice work. Don't know if that pill is intentional, but nonetheless, count went down. Little Bunny Fufu went down as well. Red's gonna fall back. IFA doesn't want any piece of this action from this super aggressive Strike Force 9. It's a good idea. Oh my god, Yubi, that's a spy! Just, oh my goodness. Of course, he knows that's a spy. They're gonna pop this Uber anyway. Looks like just to save Yubi's life. I mean, it's a life worth saving, of course, but now they're at a severe disadvantage when pushing the roof, where they're just gonna push into an Uber. Yubi is going to be aggressive right here, trying to get that sentry gun. Aim and Fire is actually gonna take care of it right there. Yubi's just gonna send some spam. Oh, he goes down to Sharted. Nice angled shot right there around the corner to take out that huge threat. Now we have another threat on the roof. It is going to be pretty much discounted right there. His count does get that sapper off. It's only level 1 though right now. Remember, Nakey and IFA are still holding on to that Uber, so this could be a time to just jump off the roof and push in. Wait, Nakey popped right there, so they were trying to push in, not able to get a whole lot. UP went down to the level 1 sentry gun, which is still a level 1. It needs to be repaired. I think people are taking Count's ammo. Oh my goodness, I'd be yelling so hard at them. Because that really should be a level 3 by now. Doesn't matter because the Uber is popped, but not able to get through the lobby of the stairs. Some really nice work coming down from Butch to just deny them. He should be named Denial, am I right? Ha! That was supposed to be bad on purpose. But so that Uber not able to do anything. Wow, so really nice work right there from Butch to save the roof for his team. IFA gonna be able to hold on for just a little bit longer. Will that be enough though? We're gonna see a little flank play from another Pyro. Not sure what Denial's trying to do here, but I don't think he accomplished it. He's got 28 health left, but he did survive, so I don't know. Maybe he did accomplish it. I don't even know. Hey, maybe it was a distraction, and Trixie is gonna cap it on his own. Oh snap! What a nice idea right there from Strike Force 9. So the roof is just like a moot point right now. They're like, oh, you have the roof? Whatever, we have the cart. And that's going to be the story right now. So Red has to fall off the roof, give up that positioning, and try to defend the cart and third right here. Man, some really interesting plays coming out from both sides. I love it. Love it a lot. Will IFA have enough time to be set up here? They have this Uber, so another Uber advantage where Blue is going to be pushing into someone who they know can pop at any time. Oh, and the pop does go off. It looks like Nakey down to 18 health. Emergency pop right there. Not a terrible idea. Beanie's just gonna ignore the engineer and then finally turns around. It's like, okay, I guess I'll get you. But that's... Oh, no. Oh, PG beat with the med headshot. That's gonna be huge. Haiku now has about 30, he's gonna have 30-40% Uber advantage when all is said and done. And you do not want that on third. Now, take a look at this sentry gun position. It's, I don't know. I do like the house build better. This one I like to do in pubs, just because no one ever expects it, and nobody on pubs knows how to counter with an Uber. But, so we'll see if this works, but I'm pretty sure one Uber around the corner will be able to take that out. Haiku's about 80% right now, so a nice advantage. I think Yubi can take this out without even... Oh! But snap, the rescue ranger comes in and rescues that sentry gun. Oh, a really nice bomb in from Obamacare. Forces out Uber pop. Haiku, don't even know how we got that Uber, but it was a really nice save right there. That sentry gun just keeps being picked up and moved around, so Count definitely knows what he's doing, ladies and gentlemen. That's a very difficult sentry gun to take down when you don't know where it is, and that's something both of these engineers have been doing really well. Oh my goodness, I don't even know who to watch right now. Let's watch a sniper, I guess. Sharded, alright, Sharded, show us some stuff. His team has this 100% Uber, but they're not going to push in or anything. Oh, Trixie doing some sort of 1-2 step, gets caught out in map room, and oh, I think I know who's next. It's probably gonna be Aim and Fire. It actually goes down by Butch right there. Aim and Fire goes down by Fire. Anyway, no time for lame jokes. There's only 60 seconds left. If Strike Force 9 want to pull something out. They have to do it fast. This is going to be their last Uber. They can't afford too many more mistakes. Med pushing up, and this is not a good position for Blue Med to be in. Oh my goodness, he's so... How is he not dead? How is Haiku not dead? Haiku was like, oh, Ricky Bobby follows up on the kill and does take him out, but Haiku was amazing dodging right there. IFA looking like they may be able to hold this, but not all is lost for Strike Force 9 yet. They are going to get respawns in time. They will not have an Uber or anything, so maybe it's quick fix time for Haiku. Remember, we'll go into overtime because the time is already set right there. But this could be it for IFA, who went down 1-0 and then came back with 2 rounds in a row. But in comes the sap on the sentry gun. Some nice protection, though. Takes out that threat, and that's... Players are calling GG, and that's probably going to be it, as no one physically can possibly push that cart fast enough. But, oh, GG, what a great game, and IFA does pull out the defense after a really, really nice, fast round. But gotta hand it to Strike Force 9 for almost matching that time. It was very, very stiff defense that came up against IFA, though. So, these are your final scores. They're kind of going by fast, but great game to all involved. Thanks so much to someone who sent in. He wanted to remain anonymous. I don't know about that, but thank you to that person. And if you have a game you want to see casted, definitely hit me up at kiptf2@gmail.com. I am really, really behind in cast, so it may be, next year before I get to it, but whatever. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and have a good day.